Pinpoint weather.
80 degrees right now at the Lake Club on what will be another very nice evening, and temperatures unseasonably warm. We got up to 84 degrees at the airport in Trumbull County. Look at the readings in southern Ohio, upper 80s, Columbus and Dayton. And we're going to keep this heat around for tomorrow and even Thursday, trending warm. Much of the region seeing 80-degree temperatures until you start getting more so into the north central plains. That's where you start seeing some of that cooler air. It's in the 50s across Montana, Wyoming, into Colorado. The cooler air mass that's sitting here, it'll take its time, but through the rest of this week, it's going to start moving east. We're going to see a series of cold fronts coming through the central plains, and by the end of the week, we'll have one pushing through here that opens the door for all of that cooler weather, and a big change as we go through the weekend and the start of next week. 80s right now for all of our locations, and as we see the sun starting to set, we're getting closer to a 7 p.m. sunset. We'll quickly drop into the 60s there, and overnight lows not quite as cool as the last few mornings. I'm looking for about upper 50s to start our day, around 60 Thursday and Friday morning. And then comes a big hefty dose of fall. We'll be starting our day Monday around 40 degrees, perhaps some spots in the upper 30s. I do expect a brisk wind accompanying that cooler weather that'll be moving in. Right now, nothing to see on radar and satellite. The few clouds that were there starting to dissipate now. High pressure still has a strong grip across the eastern U.S. Now, you see how there's some clouds starting to approach the Mississippi here. By the latter part of tomorrow, we may start seeing some at least high-level cirrus clouds that'll filter a little of our sun, not completely blocking it out. You'll see that showing up here on Futurecast. So through tonight, we'll drop down into the 50s, and again could be some patchy fog in the morning. Valleys, low-lying areas close to those warm bodies of water, the best chance to see it. By noon tomorrow, we're already nearing the upper 70s. Abundant sunshine through the morning and into the afternoon. A few clouds try to bubble up here mid-afternoon. We'll get back up into the 80s. I think we could go right back to 84 where we were today. And then tomorrow evening, though Futurecast isn't impressed with that, I think we could see at least some cirrus clouds around, helping to keep our temps from dropping as much. Lows will be around 60 on Thursday morning. And then through the day Thursday, we'll start looking for an increase in clouds through the afternoon. Still should be able to get up to around 80 degrees. By the latter part of our Thursday, rain starts getting a little closer. It's associated with this cold front that's going to push through on Friday. As that moves through our area, we'll be seeing our rain chances increasing, temperatures turning cooler. We may be able to squeeze out a few peaks of sun. And then this storm system kind of going to pivot over the Great Lakes and meander there all weekend long. That's going to keep that risk of showers in the forecast and keep pumping in that cooler air. So 57, patchy fog possible for tonight. Tomorrow looks very similar to today as we go back up into the 80s with abundant sunshine around once again. For Thursday, we'll see a few more clouds around than Friday. I do expect a round of some showers, and then those temperatures, they start dropping by the end of the weekend. A high of 51 degrees Monday. I'm looking for a high around 50, and we could see both days some isolated showers around the valley.